Strap yourselves in, semen demons. This is going to be a ripper. My name's Stacey, and this is Break a Leg. Oh, well, fucking here we go again. Round number fucking 2. And here I go again. I can't help but swear a lot. In this episode I'm going to cover some stuff on the computer, recording stuff, and that. It's going to kind of be like being in school, except unfortunately for you guys, you got to put up with me instead of, you know, remember that hot teacher that used to bend over on your desk in front of you and you could see right down her top? Yeah, I remember those days. Oh, Mrs. Boss. Anyway, so what I'm going to cover in this is going to be going over recording gear on the computer, like I said. So your digital audio workstations. In case you don't remember, I made that stupid bloody joke in episode 1 about DAW'S. Door. So, you know what? I'm not going to keep babbling on. Good thing for you is you're not going to have to see my ugly face so much in this video. A lot of it's just going to be computer work and maybe some funny shit because I've learnt some new tricks. Apparently, if it's possible. You know, old dog, new tricks. Who knows? Anyway, you know what? Let's get into it, eh? Okay, man. Here I am trying to help you guys with this sort of stuff, and I can't even get it right myself. I think this may be my 5th attempt at this. I'm having too many bloody damn technicality crap bucking shit going on. So whole point of this, as I said, is going to show you guys how to work digital audio workstations and gear you might need in that, just to help you record songs and stuff at home. So what I'm going to start off with here is if you have a Mac like the one I'm using at the moment. Pretty sure all those Mac pads and all that have this program. It's called GarageBand. It's this one right here. So I open it up. That's not what we want. I'll close that down. We don't want that. Let's not do that. Okay, so when you open it up, it's going to show this empty project. So when you open it up, it's going to give you the option of how you want to record. So for now, I'm just going to start with a mic line because that's what I'm using. And you hit create. And you'll see up here, it's already picking up my voice. To make sure that you've got everything set so it is working, you want to come up to GarageBand up the top here. Then go to your settings. And audio MIDI. It'll probably come up with general when it first comes up. So you want to go audio MIDI. And then from there you've got your output device and your input device that you select to decide what, what instrument and that you're going to be recording with. And your output device should always be the same. That's just where your sound comes out from your computer. In my instance here, I'm using a USB interface, which is something else I'll be covering very shortly. Quite easy. So see it's going. So all I'm going to do is hit record. Comes up with a metronome up here, but it gets very annoying. You don't want that on full time. You shouldn't. Yeah, you'll be creating drum beats and stuff with the way I'm showing you, so you shouldn't need the metronome. I will count you in from the record, so hit the red button, and now it's recording. As you can see, it's got the lines up here, recording my bullshit, my verbal diarrhea. There we go, stop that, pull it back to the start, hit play, and now it's recording. As you can see, it's got the lines up here. So I don't know if you can hear that, but it recorded quite cleanly. Real simple. So we'll delete that. We don't need to keep that. We'll come back to GarageBand. I'll just move on to the next one for now, and that is Reaper. Quite a common one. Everyone probably knows Reaper. You probably would have heard every musician around bloody tell you about it that records and stuff at home, just because it's free. The good guys who created Reaper, well, quite a few way back, they sold some computer programs and that, made millions off it, and so they decided, being the good bastards they are, they made up a free recording program. It does come up when you load it that you know, you have to purchase or whatever, but you don't have to. You can just click on still trialing or whatever, and it just keeps going. There is no set date on it. There's no 30-day trial or anything like that. It just keeps going. But you know, if you want to throw those guys a, you know, thanks or whatever, feel free to pay for it. I don't use this myself at the moment. I use GarageBand. Just I've gotten so used to it and know my way around it. I'm still sort of learning Reaper, but it is a really, really good program, and one that you should really get into. So same thing again with this. You need to go into your options, go down to your settings down here, and come up audio device there, and then over here you sort of select which device and stuff is going to be running or using for your recording. And you can also arm it over here on the channel. So when you arm it, so when you put it up, it's going to come up like that. It's not going to be armed. Click on the red. So now it's armed, the track's armed, and then you've got your input. You know, that just selects what it is you're using to run it with. This was an old recording which I'm trying to actually get rid of, so I can where is it? Remove items. There we go. Remove items, and now I'll just do another recording for you on here just to give you an example. And there it goes. This is just an example. Blah blah blah. More fucking verbal diarrhea. Shut the fuck up, Stacy. And save all. And then you just push play, an example, and there it goes. This is just an example. Blah blah blah. More fucking verbal diarrhea. Shut the fuck. Alright, so that's how simple that is. Like GarageBand, you can also run VSTs and stuff on here. So I will get back to that. We don't need this right now. I'll go over here and go back to GarageBand. So I want to put in a drum track. Actually, before we do this, before we get into the drum tracks, I'll show you where to get them from, shall I? That might help, eh, dick? Alright, so there are a number of places you can go to. So here's Stephen Slate drums. Just Google Stephen Slate drums. I'll go back a couple of pages. So you go Google Stephen Slate drums, and it comes up with these options here. So you can just click on SDD5, that one there, and it'll eventually load. It's taking its sweet time today. Pretty sure it's because the old boy's on the internet playing Fortnite. Maybe not. I don't know what games these kids play these days. Not much of a video gamer myself. Okay, so it comes up with that. So you want to go to store. You can see that. Click on store. And once again, and there it is there, SSD5. So you just go there, go try SSD5, and then just follow the instructions from there. It's not hard. Download all that. And you don't need any extra computer programs and stuff with Stephen Slate like you do some other drum VSTs or plugins. So you get that. Once that's done and you're ready to rock, come back to GarageBand. So we want to do some drums. So I'm going to go add a new track, and this time we want a drum. So select the drummer, hit create. Comes up. We don't want that. Just ignore that. We delete that. So over here you've got drum kit, so you're going to come down. I'm going to go with heavy, and you'll get this page here. Down here you've got plugins, and then this little green thing here, you've got these two little arrows here. This is the part you want to pay attention to, because this is where I got a little lost when I first tried it. So click on those arrows. There's Stephen Slate. Wait for it to load. Down here, so not the arrows but this part here, single click, and so this will come up. You can go to create, which gives you create your drum kit. So I'm just going to stick with the simple things. On the free version there's only like there's a certain amount. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's a whole drum kit. And once you've got your drum kit loaded, you can come down to grooves, and you've got a bunch of grooves here. So you select your basics. You've got a whole bunch there to choose from. Let's go off metal. There we'll go straight metal, and just a little verse section. Hit play. I'm not sure I'd consider that to be metal, but it could be slow because the tempo is only at 80. But so that's, oh yeah, so up here you might see up here we've got tempo at 80. So I want to speed that up. Double click on it. We'll just go for 120. nice and simple, so that'll speed things up. Click on it again, speeds it up. It's just very cheesy, very corny beat, but you know, it'll do for now, just for the example. So I've got that, so hold the mouse down, drag it. No, it doesn't want to play ball with me today. There we go. And there it is playing. I'll just move this out of the way so I can see what I'm doing for the next part. And the great thing with this is that you can actually alter that. So go down to the piano roll, hold down the Windows button if that's what you're using for a keyboard. I'm not sure what the button is on Apple, but it doesn't really matter. I really don't want to be doing that. I think that's the kick there, so I can add kicks in. So I'm just adding kicks in just to show you, so you know, you don't need to just keep the same beat. You can mess around with it on your piano roll. Like when you as you can see here, so that's your snare, so you can throw in an extra snare. You got up here cymbals, throw some cymbals. Yeah, just muck around with it until you get a beat that you want. Obviously I'm not going to stick with this, but it's just an example. So I can completely change it there, and then once you've got your first beat, you can just copy and paste the damn thing. So just copy, right click, paste, and it just repeats it. And you can shorten and throw fills and stuff in on these as well. It's not hard to figure all that stuff out. Pretty simple. And then once I want to record over it, go back to the track where my microphone is sitting here, and just hit record on that. Do your countdown, and there you go. And all it's doing is just recording my voice in this part, so it's not recording the drums, although you may be hearing it over the mic, I'm not sure, but it's just recording my vocals. So this way you can record each individual instrument, and then you can on GarageBand you can mess around with the effects, the equalizers, you name it, it's all there. It's really easy to run, really easy to do. I tend to try and have my sound and stuff all set up from my guitar pedal and that ready to go, so I don't need to worry about any of that stuff. I know it's going to come out sounding the same on every track that I do, exactly where I want it. I'll just quickly play this back to you. Countdown, and there you go. And all it's doing is just recording my voice in this part. So this program is the one that I'm using to record all the intro stuff and that I've been doing for this, whatever it is the hell I'm doing, that hardly anyone's going to fucking watch anyway, I'd say. But it's still fun, and you know, I really hope I can help people. Anyway, okay, so now we've covered that and the VSTs. It's a quick rundown, but just Google it if you've got any questions or want to know how to do it. Just Google it. Google fucking knows everything, just like a fucking woman. But yeah, any questions, just Google it. It's not hard. That's how I figured most of my stuff out. These are free. So GarageBand is free, comes with your Mac, and Reaper is free as well. I think I've already mentioned that, but I'll mention it again, just so everyone knows. So there are some things that you may need to record with. One of the most important things that you should get is definitely one of these. So this is one of the expensive brands. It's a Focusrite Scarlett USB interface. So you plug this, it's got the USB that runs out of there into your computer, and then it records whatever you plug into here. So if you want to record vocals or acoustic guitars or acoustic instruments, you need a microphone, plug it up into there and hook that up. Make sure that your digital audio workstation has got your USB interface selected as an input, so it will pick it up, and away you go, record that way. And these just make your recording sound so much better. There is the one that I use. This is a lot cheaper. No, that's not it. That's not it either. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. That one. There we go. It's about $500 less. And it does the same thing. Maybe not quite as good a quality, but I've never had an issue with it. This is, yeah, it's all good. So that's, you know, if you don't have much money and you still want it, this is probably the better way to go. I mean, if you got heaps of money and you want to splash out, go right ahead, but I really don't see the sense in it when this works perfectly fine. For microphones, I mean, yeah, so many different microphones in that out there. For vocals, condenser mics are generally the best way to go, and I use the Behringer. This is the one I use here. I broke the freaking clip on it only a couple of months after I got it because I'm a rough cunt. But yeah, it's going for only $89 at Music Planet at the moment, so that's a good deal. It's a good microphone, works really well. Just don't break the clip like I did. For yelling all your profanities and trying to sing when you sound like a retarded cat being strangled, being swung around on a clothesline. Anyway, so and also, if you don't have speakers already, studio monitors are really good to have. You can, of course, just use your headphones, which you can just plug up. There's USB interfaces have headphones, so you can just plug them up to hear your recordings and stuff. But the best way to get a better idea of what your sound is coming out as, and stereo monitors are the one. There's a couple of speakers there. I'm probably steer clear of anything from bloody Trade Me or that Music Planet. I mean, the better quality, the better stuff you can get. But yeah, that is completely and utterly up to you. Behringer usually have some really good stuff for cheap. They're really good products. Anyway, I'm probably boring the shit out of you guys right now. I think I'm fucking boring the shit out of myself, actually. I'm just trying to help people out there get their music and stuff rolling, because I think there's a lot of music in that out here by really talented people that just isn't being heard because they just don't have the means, or not really sure how to go about things. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars going into a studio anymore with today's technology. You just don't need to. You can do it all from home. Why bother? So anyway, that's enough of that. I think I should probably go back to the camera, talk to you guys a little more about what I've just shown you, and hopefully not bore the fucking shit out of you. So one thing I forgot to show you guys briefly what had come up was where to get Reaper from, so just Google it. Google Reaper, there it is, done. Go to download, just go on there, download, and then download Reaper's up here, and just follow the instructions. Simple as. Nothing complicated. Alright, okay, off to the camera. So the two programs that I showed you, GarageBand, and Reaper, both free, easy to download, easy to run. Anything that you need to know, if you get stuck on anything, you can just Google it. It's got everything you need to know on there, all tutorials and stuff on anything that you might get stuck on. Or if you can't find anything on there, feel free to message me on this and I may be able to help you out with it. I managed to run it just from, like I said, looking everything up on Google, so simple as. So if you are going to be starting from scratch and you need to get yourself a computer to start setting yourself up with, my suggestion is Apple. That's probably going to be a bit controversial there, but yeah, if I knew what I knew now a long time ago, I would have started with Apple instead of going with Windows. But I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of Windows users out there who probably disagree with me. But if you are going to go down that road, if you're thinking of doing media stuff, audio and video media, then Apple is definitely the way to go. They've just got, it's just way better for me anyway. My own personal opinion. So if you're in Hawke's Bay and you're out and about looking for some gigs and you're a metalhead, there are two gigs on that I know of happening this weekend on Saturday night. That's the 8th, and that is one at the Bone Shed down, I think it's Brookvale Road, out in Havelock there, and that is Postnatal Abortion, and they're a local band, just started out. They're supporting an Australian band called Truth on their New Zealand tour. I believe the Havelock one is the last of their dates. I think their first one is on the 5th, so which I might have put this video out by then, or I might not have, which I believe starts in Auckland, I think Auckland, and then Hamilton the 6th, Wellington the 7th, and then here in Havelock on the 8th. So if you're out and about in Hawke's Bay on Saturday night, go and check them out. The other one is at the Common Room, Grays Road playing. They are an instrumental band. I've heard a couple of their tracks, they sound really cool. Very Tool-like, very awesome. So go and check them out. That's at the Common Room. And again, that's on Saturday night. So I think that's it. I think that wraps that up for this episode. Probably bored the shit out of you with this one, but you know, that's what it is. Can't get it right every time, can we? Yeah, that's me. Fuck off. See ya. Strap yourselves in, all you semen demons. This is gonna be a... Fuck, I got it right the first time. Fuck's sakes.